Okay, if you go onto my website, there's a bunch of further resources. There's a bunch of free handouts. So feel free to go and dig around there for free stuff, basically. I am doing some training on this in January as well, if people are interested. Okay, so sometimes we encounter people like this. We encounter them in our friendship groups, in ourselves, in our therapeutic contexts, in our training contexts, etc. The person who just seems to have everything going on, has a million different diagnoses, chooses and claims so many different labels. And this encountering this person can sometimes be a little confounding, including when it's ourselves, because I know, sort of, as somebody who occupies multiple places of difference, the more bits of difference I accumulated, the more I felt like, how can I possibly be all these things? So somebody could say they have mobility issues and they're sensitive to sound and they're allergic to the cold and they see auras or ghosts even, they're non-binary, they're asexual, they have a trauma history, they can hear fluorescent lights or the electricity in the walls, they suffer from migraines and IBS and 100 other different conditions, and they have chronic fatigue, and they're gay or trans or asexual or all of those things, they're dyslexic, and so on and so on and so on. And often when we encounter somebody that carries this kind of multiple points of difference, we very easily apply the label attention seeker. You really can't be all those things. So you must be doing it for attention. Why do you have to keep labeling yourself? Why do you have to keep talking about the ways in which you are different? Is another way of using the term labeling yourself. And the truth is, we really can be all those things. In fact, what I want to stress today is that if you are one kind of quirky, I'm going to use the word quirky to sort of encompass the whole big divergent spectrum. If you're one kind of quirky, you're more likely to be another kind of quirky. And it's not just trans and autistic. There are many, many points of crossover in this particular spectrum. So what do we do with people who are different in so many ways? How do we think about people who are different in so many ways?